why we ride. Fatkid edition. Question number 1. Did you give yourself the nickname? So, Fatkid came from, it's an evolution actually. In 6th grade I was called Jello. Wasn't a big fan of it, but it caught on. All 6th grade I was called Jello. In 7th grade I became Fat Man. I had a comic book. Me and my buddy were writing one, and I was the hero, I guess, and I was big fat and whatever. 8th grade, I was basically going into high school, so I became Fat Kid since I wasn't the man on campus anymore. So yeah, that's how that came. Fat Kid stuck. I like Fat Kid. I like to eat. So that's where that nickname came from. Question number 2. What's your favorite food? Man, anything that you can eat with your hands. Fork and knives takes too long, so as long as you can eat it with your hands, hamburgers, sandwiches, french fries, chicken strips, all that's good for me. Alright, question number 3. What got you into scooting? So, believe it or not, it was a thief. A thief came through the night and stole my car. I had a green Del Sol that apparently the thief wanted more than I did. So, I needed something that could go into my apartment. I lived on the 3rd story of a apartment complex, so I needed something that could easily go in there. And I ended up getting a Honda Ruckus. Me and my wife compromised. She didn't like me going, the idea of me going 100 miles per hour on a big boy bike, so with the top speed of 40 on the Honda Ruckus, she was okay with. I beat that thing every day. Hollywood, Florida, all the way to Miami, Florida. Started in the rain. It didn't matter. I drove that thing. I loved it. No matter what, man. That Ruckus. I miss that Ruckus. So, next question. What was my first bike? That was my Honda Ruckus. How does it compare to the Metruck? The Honda Ruckus was a pretty much stock. The only thing I put on was a JDM 6.5 inch stretch. Everything else was pretty much stock since I dailied it every day. So that was a daily beater. And the Metruck is a low and slow fun project that I love taking out just to get broken necks. So they each have their pros and cons, but I love the Ruckus. I love the Metruck too, so it is what it is. What's my dream bike? Shoot. Anything I could take to work right now? I live in the podunk country, so as soon as you exit my driveway, you hit a farm to market road, which is a 65 mile per hour road. And whenever the Metruck goes 0 to 40 in forever, it's kind of scary to get on that street. It's a 2-lane freeway basically, so I have something in the works. You might be able to see it, but I'm looking for anything that can get up and go, and I can turn into my new daily. What or who made you decide to build a Metruck? Back whenever TR was a thing. Rest in peace, TR. I miss Total Ruckus. Anyway, that's a side street. Back whenever Total Ruckus was a thing, I first saw my first Metruck was Gretchen. And I loved Gretchen. I loved the look on her, the style on it. So I guess Gretchen made me build a Metruck. She was local here in Texas, so I had an extra rear frame. So I went to Craigslist and started looking for a Metropolitan. Sure enough, I found one for $500. and at the time I saw the ruckus, so that's when that became a thing. Scale of 1 to 10, how difficult was it? For me, I'm gonna say it was a 7. So putting it together wasn't the hard part. It was the wiring issue. I came up to frying my wiring harness. I had to buy another one. Took me a little bit. Luckily, another local, Micro Rocks, go check him out. He came over and helped me out. He has a Metruck too, so he was pretty familiar. Um, he helped me out, got it started, got it running, and just in time for the Smoky Mountain Crawl. It was tons of fun. Yeah. My favorite part was definitely the stickers. I mean, it put me in my zone. I just went to town, put on some music, sticker after sticker, put that thing on. It was fun. It looked fun. It's fading a little bit, but man, you can't trade in the looks that I get for that. Things people don't see, but bugs you. Oh, so I don't know. Nothing really bugs me. If it bugs me, I fix it. But the thing that right now, I mean, my brake light is off. I mean, everybody sees that though, so I don't know, Spaz. What do you think bugs me? It bugs me that it's fading, but people can see that too. So, can we have a 360 view of the Metro? I don't know. Can you? We'll see that. Insert here if I get to. What got you into stickers? Um, I'm a child. No, man. Stickers are fun. They're not permanent. Uh, I can peel them off if I wanted to. Uh, get back to a regular scooter. Uh, I don't think I would, but I could. So stickers are fun, man. They're ever changing. So I can always add on, take off. Stickers are fun. For those who haven't seen the Katie ride video, how many stickers did you use? Shoot, a lot. I think I used close to 500 or 600 stickers on that. That's with the base layer, and then I got a middle layer, and then I got the top layer, and then I got some vinyl on there on the backside on the black and white stickers. I couldn't find all black and white stickers, but all I could find was the vinyl. So I got the vinyl stickers on there. I don't really count those as stickers, but it is one big sticker, so I could even peel that off if I wanted to. But I used a lot of stickers. Do you remember the last sticker you put on was? Yes, I just put on a recent sticker from Cape Clasp that says "Respect the locals." I will put in a picture right here. Does the sticker bomb get more attention, or does the fact that it's a Metro? Definitely the fact that it's sticker bomb. Unless you know what you're looking at, you don't know that it's a Metro. Um, but the fact that it's colorful and going down the street and a dude's riding it and it looks kind of pink, definitely draws everybody's attention. Uh, unless you're in the Honda scene and you know what a scooter is, let alone a Metropolitan or a Ruckus, you really don't know what a Metruck is. So it definitely gets a lot of conversation. So yeah. How do your kids feel about the Metruck? Man, they love the Metruck. I was just out here cleaning it and they were on it. We just went for a race down the down the field, so it was they love it. Hopefully one day they'll get into it. So, do you think that they'll join the scooter life when they grow up? Yes, I think that they're going to be some kind of car culture. They will either be tuners or they will be off-roaders. So we'll see if they get into the scooter life, but I definitely think they will, especially if I have more than one laying around. I'm sure one of them will end up getting on it. Did you make it to the Smoky Mountain Crawl when it was still in Tennessee? Yes, I did. I made it the year before the last one. I loved it. Uh, the community there is great. So, thanks, Man in the Box, for putting that on. Definitely loved it. Um, hope to see how Barber Sports goes. So, definitely interesting. What was my favorite part of the crawl? Man, the community. I can't get enough of that. No matter what, the scooter community is amazing. They're so cool. They don't care about egos. They're more about hanging out, um, getting to know you. We're all of the slow machines, so the scooter community is pretty awesome. That's that's what I love about scooting is the community. Was there anything that I would change about it? Yes. I wish I could have made the tail of the dragon. Right before I hit the tail of the dragon, my clutch bell nuts flew off, and therefore my clutch bell flew off. I lost all power uh, because the clutch wouldn't engage basically. Um, I had to be picked up by a follow car, and that was pretty embarrassing. But luckily, one of the locals had an impact wrench with them. We went to the hardware store, found a clutch bell, and bought a new nut, and I was back on the ride for Gatlinburg. So that was cool. We went down to Gatlinburg and hung out, and group of cool people down there, man, for sure. My favorite bike that I saw there, man, that Gromkus, I guess is what they call it, the Ruckus slash Grom. That was pretty bad, but every bike is awesome in its own right. I don't think I play favorites, but there's a lot of cool bikes out there. Definitely my bike was the coolest, I think. Is that an answer? My bike was definitely the coolest, even though it didn't win any awards. So how did I hear about the Little King? On the way down to Smoky Mountain Crawl in Tennessee, Little Penny was talking about it. Thought it was a good idea. Didn't really take off until probably a year or two later, but that's how I heard about it. Came to life right before Total Ruckus died, so that's how I heard that it actually became a thing and hopped on board. Um, it sucks that it's not local, but it's cool that it's everyone, everywhere can be part of it. So it's super cool. How do you feel about the death of TR? Man, I'm sad. A lot of good information was lost with the death of TR. So definitely sad. Sad day. Let's have a moment of silence for TotalRuckus.com. All right. Are there any plans of another bike in the near future? To be continued. I have my eye on one, but we'll see if we get to it. Lightning round. All right, here we go. Met versus Ruck. Metruck. I drive a Metruck. Is this even a question? Metruck. Brownies versus cookies. Brownies? Who doesn't love brownies? Stickers versus paint. Come on, bro. Stickers. Stick shift versus automatic. Stick shift all the way. It's a dying art. My wife refuses to even drive one. Sad day whenever people stop learning how to drive a stick shift. But stick shift all the way, you have more control. That's what I'm about. Control. Wings versus burgers. Burgers. I work at a wing place, so not that I'm burnt out, but burgers are just a whole lot easier. Less mess at the end. You eat what it is, and then there's no trash at the end. So, burgers it is. And that's it. That's all you got for me, Spaz. So I appreciate you including me. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for Mr. Small Bore Two Wheels. And I look forward to seeing the next episode. Cut the shit for a little bit and continue. Edit. Boop.